Hello all, welcome back. So now we'll see the continuation of the operator. So we have seen in the previous session introduction to the operator. So I will evaluate the expression and how we will test the expression. So test the expression is true or false, and then evaluate the expression is storing the result in a variable. So now let us check on the next operators actually. So there are multiple operators in the shell scripting like any other programming language, and in additional you have the other operators as well. So we have whatever the Boolean, arithmetic, uh, then increment, decrement operators, and then relational, logical or Boolean, and then we have the bitwise, and then these are generally normally what you will do for any other programming language. It is like some cases it boolean may not be there, like in C programming, but like Python, all these are there. Of course, increment, decrement, this one it may not be there. It is pre-increment, pre-decrement, that particular one it is not there in that. And of course augmented assignment, it will come as part of that. These are the general operators which you'll see in the general programming language. So apart from that, like string operators and then file test operators are additional to the shell scripting. So that's what the operators actually. You can see Boolean, arithmetic, increment, decrement, relational comparison, logical or Boolean, bitwise, string operators, and file test operators. So this is whatever the shell operators we have actually. Okay, so now let us go to the these, and we will test the automatic operator. So for this session, as I said, that one we will divide into very small sessions so that you can have that one right as per the operator. You can choose that and watch the video. Okay, so now in this one we will try only the like Boolean and arithmetic actually. So that's what we will try to uh, do in this session. So Boolean is true or false, nothing else actually. So I say true and then echo dollar question mark, and then I say false, then it will be whatever dollar question mark. So in certain languages you can add certain expression to this and do, but here it is not possible actually. So there are certain limitations with these actually. So you need to, in all cases it may not work. Okay, so this is the Boolean operator. Now we will see the arithmetic operators actually. So arithmetic operators, as you know, whatever the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and remainder. So these are the arithmetic operators. So let us check actually. So I say V1 equal to 12, V2 equal to 23, something, any number. So now I say you can do two things. I want to like now store the result actually. So I say the result one equal to expression dollar $v1 plus dollar $v2. So let us do everything once and we will display the result. Okay, so or you can use the same variable to get the result, so it doesn't matter. So or we will see bit by bit. So I say result 1, result 2, so it will be whatever 35 and minus 11 actually. So that's what you will be doing. Now I'll take another variable and then I will do the expression, then dollar $v1 multiplication dollar $v2. So this one will not work because whenever you see this one it will treat as a meta character. So you need to use the backspace on this backslash, so then only it will be working. And a very interesting point in this particular star is, like if you create a, let us assume I create a temp directory in this particular current directory. Now I will go to this my temp directory and I have no files actually, but this will work in the empty directory without the this, without this actually, without the backslash it will work. So this shell script is very intelligent. It will know sorry, not this one, echo. It is very intelligent. It will check whether there are files or not. If the files is there, then only meta character will come into picture, because that it will know star means a combination of the files. If there are no files actually, then that is not valid. So that's what intelligently it will check. So if it is an empty directory, it is the multiplication, it doesn't matter actually, so it will give you the result. So better be careful, don't use this one in the empty directory and put in a script file and you create some file, gone. So now let us assume touch ABC and then whatever I say this one, then it will be same syntax error actually. and now I say remove ABC because I have no more files, then it is successful. So don't ever use like this. You can use like this because this is guaranteed. This is not guaranteed. So if you create a file, gone. Okay, so now let's go to our home directory and do that. So multiplication and all we have seen, and let us check on the $v1 $v2 and multiplication division we will try actually. So I say expression $v1 divided by $v2. So you know that one, what will be the value? It will be 0 because 12 divided by 23, so it will be 0. Now I say uh, v2 divided by v1, which will be 1. And if I say modulus also, I can check with the modulus. So if I say the modulus, you know what will be the modulus. So I divide 12 by 23, so modulus will be 12 because it is not divisible, so it will be modulus will remain like that. Now let us take this particular case and let us check the modulus. So 23 divided by 12, so it will be again 11, right? So I say it will be 11. So these are the whatever the arithmetic operators actually. So let us check in the slides and we'll see the next one. So plus minus multiplication division arithmetic, and you have how you will do this one. So this is not only with the expression, you can also do with let and the double parenthesis method. But usually you like no, most of people will use this one and it is a generic thing. So I will be going to use only the expression in the all of the shell scripting. So if you don't want to use expression let and like double parenthesis, yes, you can replace the same thing which we have seen in the previous session. So that's what you can check actually. So that is arithmetic operator. Okay, so here we are using this arithmetic operator to calculate simple interest. So you know that one, PNR by 100. So that's what it is calculating. And we'll see the operator precedence and all in the next sessions, upcoming sessions, how it will affect if you have different priority things. Okay, so okay, we will see the increment and decrement in the next session actually. Okay, thanks for joining. We'll see you in the next session. Bye for now.